Okay, are we actually doing it? Welcome guys to this vlog. I'm totally copying this idea challenge from Kayla from Books and Lala. I'm gonna link her down below. I'm gonna give the credit where credit is due. Her challenge was that she read 116 pages every single day for a month. That's incredible. I'm not that brave and I don't read that fast. I decided to do it anyway. I was really interested how it will affect my reading, what it's gonna do to me. Will I hate reading? I feel like I will. I'm not gonna be reading 116 pages, and I cannot really rely on my previous years of reading because those years are really full of stuff and I was working a lot and I had my wedding and we were moving all the time, so I read no more than 30 books a year. Now I feel like even though I put my Goodreads goal at 30 books still, I feel like I'm gonna reach like 50 or 60 books. Reading for me is a spontaneous thing. I try to put myself from pressure as much as I can. I don't do TBRs on this channel because I don't want to feel the pressure of read certain books when I don't feel like it. I don't commit myself, I don't plan my reading, like I don't put certain amount of pages every day. Like I don't do that. On one given day I can read 10 pages, and another day I can read 100 pages, another day I can read nothing at all and I'll be just fine. You know, I can go a week without reading and I'll feel fine about it, and then when I feel ready, when I feel like I want to go read again, I will go read. I'm spontaneous. I'm a mood reader and I like that. I like that. There is no pressure. I just want to see if I can do it. It's a challenge, so it's not gonna be easy. I don't hope so. So I was thinking what number I should go with, because that's what I'm thinking right now. I feel like on average still, I read 40 to 60 pages daily. So should I choose 50 because it's a really comfortable number that I feel like I totally can do? Or should I go and put myself more a little bit of stress and choose like a number that's higher than that? The thing is that I don't like reading books fast. If I paid full price for the book especially, like I want this thing last. I want the most book for my buck. And I don't care how interested I am in the book. Like I'm not gonna finish it. And if I spend $20 in a book, this thing gonna last. I don't know still. I said this video without a goal in my mind. We're gonna say 55 pages. Okay, I said it. That's it. The challenge begins. Today is April 1st and I'm currently reading The Shining by Stephen King. I am 430 pages into the book. April is probably the worst month to do it because April, I never read anything in April. And pushing myself to read every single day of the month, I'll do it. It's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna finish The Shining in the next how many days it's gonna take me. And then we're gonna choose another book to read together. And I'm gonna date you every single day, hopefully, if I don't forget. That's the plan. Alright, wish me luck and see how this experiment goes. Hey, baby. Hi. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. Later the same day, there's my book that I'm currently reading. I read, 30 pages? And I need to read this much left. The thing is that in this book, so I need to read 55 pages today, and it would be 185, and the chapter doesn't end here. And I hate reading the book when the chapter doesn't, like I can't stop in the middle of the chapter. It doesn't make sense. So here's my plan. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit and I'm gonna stop at the page 483. Yes, it's my dollar bookmark. I know, fancy. And since I have a little bit left of the Constitution, I thought to read 3 pages from this book. So it will still make 55 pages. It's just not gonna be the same book, which is fine because this challenge doesn't say read 55 pages from the same book. Just read 55 pages. So there's my thing. I'm gonna read a little bit more here. And honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna stretch this book. How I'm gonna just read 55 pages a day. I wanna finish. I wanna know what's happening. This is, I feel like it's gonna become a problem. Hey, it's only the first day. Look at me being optimistic. So stuff has been happening. It's April 3rd now. Today was a mess. It was. If I could erase today, like I would. Do I look rough? It's been rough. Do you hear my voice? It ain't cool. Not gonna lie, I finished The Shining. I guess I failed my original challenge, but I want to come here and change my challenge. You know, I said 55 pages a day with them in mind that maybe like I have other things going in my life and doing stuff. I really didn't take into consideration that we're quarantined and there's nowhere really I can go or nothing really I can do except hang in the house. And so obviously everything I wanted to do is to read. I feel like it's not challenging, you know, like 55 pages, like I hit it and then I'm like, now what the heck do I do? So I feel like I've been limiting myself and like not letting myself read, you know, and I want to make reading a pleasant experience. So I counted how like many pages I read in 3 days, and this is the number it's showing me. 76 pages a day approximately. I'm thinking to change my challenge instead of doing 55 pages a day to 75 pages a day. That way it will be enough for me to read and be satisfied. And now that I finished one book, now that I'm really excited to go and start the other book, 55 pages, like, come on, Catherine, you can do better. So here's why I look so bad. Our washer broke and it flooded our house twice today. It flooded once while my husband was gone. There was so much water that it just started flooding our bedroom because our laundry is in our closet, which is in our bedroom. This whole carpet is wet. The water is everywhere. Washing machine is uncontrollable. We have no idea what to do. We're trying to just save, you know, whatever we can save from the laundry room, like whatever is on the floor, like everything is soaking wet. You know what? Even though I didn't sit reading until like 6 o'clock, I still managed to read 75 pages. So what I'm saying is that I feel like I'll still find freaking time, even though that I'm exhausted. I feel like I still will find time to sit and read. So I think I will keep going, and my challenge, instead of 55 pages, it's gonna be 75 pages. Let me show you the new book I decided to pick up. Down. So the next book that I'm gonna start tomorrow, well, I already started it in March. I read one chapter, but I'm gonna continue, is The Mysterious Versailles. It's been a while since I read Agatha Christie, and I really need it in my life right now. It's stressful. I read the first chapter. I'm in chapter 2, page 17. So I'm gonna be reading 75 pages tomorrow and see how that goes. This is a pretty short book, so I should be done with this one within like 3-4 days, I think. This is my future plans. What are you reading? Oh, Quigley is here. Hi, Quiggly Beagly. Hi, Sweetie Pie. How are you doing today? Do you want to give Mommy a kiss? You will give me a kiss. Yes. It was a little stressful day. I'll update you when something more exciting happens than me flooding my house twice. Alright, cool. Hey guys, so it's April 5th. I didn't update you yesterday because we were out and about doing stuff, getting errands done, so. But I'm still on track. I read my 75 pages. I stopped on the page of 91 in the middle of the chapter, and I feel okay about it. Actually, it's not as bad. As I was saying, I started a new book. So today I put a mark. I have to read this much, and look at that. I'll be like 2/3 through the book. Incredible. I love this challenge so far. It's going great. So here's my update. Today is Monday 6th. I am almost a week through this challenge and I hate it already. I was invested. I wanted to finish. I was like, but I couldn't. And today I counted how much I have to read today, and it stops literally 3 pages. 3 pages before the book ends. I hate this challenge. I just want to finish the freaking book. Like, why would I stop 3 pages? I would finish it. But no, that's not the challenge. We gotta read only 75 pages. So the next book I decided to start tomorrow after I finish The Mysterious Affair Styles is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Just purchased this book and I'm so excited to read it because it's a mystery thriller and I just feel this mood this month. I know it's just April, but mystery thriller, like, I need it. I don't know how fast I will be able to finish this one, but 75 pages it is. Okay, so it's April 10th. It's been at least, 3 or 4 days since I last updated you guys. My last few days were filled with this and this. Pretty much we went flying to places and it's very tiring. And I faced my first challenge. It was very tough to go and travel entire day and fly, and for me, my body, it takes a lot, so it was really hard to come back in the evening and try to read 75 pages, but I did it anyway. I pushed through because this book, you guys, is everything to me. I currently just finished reading page 313, so I have this much left. So tomorrow I'll finish this and I will be able to read 2 more pages of a new book. I feel like I know what's gonna happen. I'm honestly certain. And if the book is not gonna go the way that I 100% sure it's gonna go, it's 5 stars. And I'm gonna scream about this book and everyone to read this book because it's so addicting. And if it's not this challenge of reading only 75 pages a day, I would be finished with this book in 2 days. Hello, it's April 12th and I'm going freaking insane. I'm out of things to do and books are not good enough anymore to keep me company. So I got a Rubik's Cube. So I had one of these before. They're fun. I know how to solve one side. I've never watched any tutorials, nothing, but I've never solved a Rubik's Cube before in my entire life, and I thought we can take this cool opportunity to actually, figure this thing out. Look at this, it's a mess. I can solve one side just by myself, just by sitting and figuring it out. So what color do you like? Red? Okay. Boom! I got color red. This is the extent of my knowledge about Rubik's Cube, but I thought I'll go online right now and try to find a video tutorial how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and we're just gonna do this today. Cause why freaking not? Willie's sleeping in the background. Don't mind him. He is having a good time. Let's do it.
R prime, L, F2, L prime, R, U prime, F2. Alright, so what?
What is up, my dudes? Look at this! Look at this! That wasn't that hard, actually. I mean, following what he's been doing is really easy. I think the hardest part will be like to memorize all of the like turns and stuff. But hey, there you go. What it took me, like 20 minutes? Yeah, about 15-20 minutes. Huh. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Boom! Let's do it again. Just Hi, it's been a while. Today is April 16th. Come on, focus. There you go. The last time I updated you, I think I was like almost finishing A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And so I finished it. It's amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. Gonna do, you know, a wrap up soon. And after that, I picked up The Hazelwood. You know what it means. Catherine Anna Tate's books when they're really bad, that's right. I read 137 pages of Hazelwood and I DNF'd this book because I couldn't bear to read this book any longer. It's just horrible and terrific, and I'm gonna do a wrap up and you're gonna hear all the thoughts, but boy oh boy, was this book a mess. Then I made another mistake by picking up Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and oh my gosh, I just can't handle. I read 80 pages. I am going to finish this book. I just don't know when I'll be in the mood to do that. As well as I've been reading A Darker Shade of Magic by Victoria Schwab, or V. Schwab. The challenge is getting hard because when at first I was reading such exciting books. I was reading Stephen King, Agatha Christie, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Those all were just fantastic books. It felt like 75 pages a day wasn't enough. And now I'm trying to hit all the prompts, all the owls and challenges, picking up books that are honestly out of my comfort zone is really hard to read, and I don't know what to do with myself. Yesterday I conveniently finished on this page, but because there's nothing and there's nothing to read here, I'm just gonna start from right here, obviously. Kind of over this challenge. I'm kind of bashing myself for increasing the page amount. If you're wondering how my Rubik's Cube is going, it's doing great. I've been practicing and I've been playing with it and trying to memorize all the like formulas and stuff, how to solve it. I'm at the point where I can solve a Rubik's Cube without any notes. I don't need to look anywhere. I can just sit and solve it on my own, which feels really cool. But yeah, check this out. Well, okay, I'm gonna update you later. Hope you're doing great. Okie dokie, it's April 19th now. I am reading A Darker Shade of Magic already for so long. Last night I hit page, what was it? 250. 250. I'm kind of getting used to just drop whatever I'm reading in the middle, not only in the middle of the chapter but in the middle of the sentence as well, so that was okay. And this is the progress I did today, and I don't usually dog ear anything, but I don't really care about this book, so I have to hit the page 325 today. I think it's easier for me to just stop in the middle of the chapter, in the middle of the sentence with this book specifically, because I don't really like it. I really don't know why so many people are obsessing over this book. It's not even that good, I don't understand, but okay, I mean, whatever people want to enjoy, they can enjoy. I guess fantasy is not for everyone. See you in a few days, if I remember to do that. Hi, they're like fantastic. As always, no even question. Okay, today is April 22nd. A small update because things are happening. I finished A Dark Shade of Magic. I'm not gonna tell you what I thought of it quite yet. It's gonna happen more in my April wrap-up. I was able to the next day, which was yesterday, to finish Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. Really nice and quick and short book. I didn't like that one either, so great. But I got something in the mail and I was so happy. And I was waiting for this thing to come. I didn't know when, but it finally came. It's Harry Potter! As you guys know, I never actually read Harry Potter. I thought, what a more perfect book to read for this readathon if not Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I read yesterday to a page, let me find, to page 39. Oh, finally something that I'm excited about. It is fantasy, but again, I grew up on watching Harry Potter. I grew up playing the video games on computer. So also didn't mention in the beginning of April, I dove into a little bit of this is the Best American Comics of 2008, and I got this cool book in the thrift store, and it looks pretty cool. It's a little bit scratched here, but it's okay. And I dove into this one and I found a few stories that I like. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish this challenge and I'm gonna rock it. 75 pages a day is nothing. I'm doing it and I'm doing great. Oh my god, I can't believe. I was struggling a little bit with A Darker Shade of Magic, with a Hazelwood. I was struggling, but now I have Harry Potter, I have comics, and I'm gonna finish it, no problem. All right, good talk. Finally, April is over. It's May 1st. We're finishing this thing up. Okay, in total, in 30 days, I read 2,250 pages. Wow. I usually read like 1,300 pages, maybe 1,700 pages, but 2,200 pages? Girl. Let's do a quick wrap up. I'm gonna show you every single book and how many pages I read from that book, and we're just gonna do like, you know, a page count to make sure, show you that I didn't just like, we're doing nothing. Okay. The first book was The Odd Child Out by Gillian Macmillan. I read 201 pages out of this book. I finished it in the month of April and that was a torture. It was a horrible book. And I give this book 1.5 out of 5 stars, I think. Yeah. Then I read From Welcome to Bracksville by T. Geronimo Johnson. I read 107 pages out of this book. I DNF'd this book. It was horrible. I couldn't bear to read this book any longer. So 1 out of 5 stars is where we at. Then I read The Shining by Stephen King, and I started this book in March, so I just finished this book. 229 pages I read from this book, and it was fantastic. It was great. 5 out of 5 stars. A Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. This book is 230 pages long. I read that. It was great. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Then, as you guys remember, I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and it was amazing and fantastic. This book is 387 pages long, so 5 out of 5 stars. This one is. Also, I was reading the Best American Comics throughout the entire thing. For example, when I had a few pages left to read in a day, but I didn't want to start a new book, like I would pick up this. And there are tons of different comics, there are different art styles and stuff, and that was a really great read. And I read 128 pages from here. Then came The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. I DNF'd this book as well, but read 137 pages out of this book. This one was 1 star, unfortunately. Then we had Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. This book is 116 pages long, so I read that. 2 stars for me. Sorry. Then I read Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab. This book is 398 pages long, and I finished. I thought to DNF this book so many times, but I finished because I was like, we can do it. Yeah, 2 stars. Then I finished Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone, and this copy is 246 pages long. Finished that. So proud, so happy. It was great. 4.5 out of 5 stars. And the last 71 pages, so I decided to just turn on the audiobook of People of the Book by Geraldine Brooks. I read 71 pages and it was like, whatever. While I was doing stuff and cleaning, I thought I'm gonna just listen to that and make sure I'm not going to go over. It's been a tough month, not gonna lie. This challenge is not easy. I'm the regular person who reads when I'm in the mood to read, when I'm inspired to read, when I want to read. I felt so much pressure during this month to really read every day. At first, it was kind of like a punishment because I was reading such amazing books that I didn't want to read just 75 pages. But then, after I started getting into books, it became a curse as well because I didn't want to read 75 pages at all. I felt like I went through so many books this month because of this challenge. It definitely taught me some discipline to like really take some time out of my day. I found that in every single day I can find this hour or two to sit down and read 75 pages. Will I do it again? Absolutely hell no. What I wanted out of this challenge is that I can train myself to read, but honestly right now it's May 1st and I don't want to read today. Today my first day that I can just not read, like I don't have to, and I don't want to read. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and I don't care. I haven't read one single page today and I feel fantastic. I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna fall into a reading slump a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, keep reading, and I'll see you later. Bye!